Welcome back and happy Friday. It is 4:43. We have made it to the end of the week. The weather finally going to settle down, and for the first time in a while, we don't have any rain in our short-term forecast through the weekend at least. Right now this morning, here's a live view. It is warm. It is humid. I even saw a little bit of patchy fog right near the ground this morning, thanks to some leftover moisture from yesterday. Temperature-wise, reflecting still some humidity at 72 on the North Shore, at 77 in the metro area of New Orleans. The bayous checking in at 74 as well, and the Mississippi coast, some patchy fog reported in the low 70s too. So we'll watch for some patchy fog, but right now it's not doing anything major for your morning drive. Temperatures today will warm up quickly. I have us in the 90s. Here we go. We're going to be in the 90s for the next about 4 days. We'll have a lot of sunshine today, and so if you're out and about, don't forget your sunscreen, and overall, don't forget the sun hat, the sunglasses, you know the drill. The heat index today will top out around the low 100s. Now, that's not enough to get a heat advisory. This is certainly not August humidity where it's going to feel like 110 to 120. That will likely happen at some point. But for today, slightly less humid air this afternoon. If you're sensitive to humidity, I think you may notice it doesn't feel as muggy later on today. And a big heads up, our UV index, it's going to be running as high as it can get all weekend long, even into early next week. We'll be at an 11. That is extreme, and you can burn in less than 10 minutes. So make sure you are taking those precautions if you're going to be outside this weekend. I know we've got Pride. I know we've got people just hanging out at the pool and beaches. It's going to be a hot one with sunshine. We'll be in the 90s through the weekend here. You can see through at least Monday, but then the 80s return next week. That comes with the chance for some rain. So our next chance moving in later Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So I think Tuesday and Wednesday could bring our best shot. We have a weak front that's going to settle in, and we have some tropical moisture coming in from the south. So those two teaming up right over us. We're going to get some rain, it looks like, by Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. Now, the tropics in general aren't very active. The one area we're going to continue to watch long term is down here over Central America. But right now, through the weekend at least, all the showers and storms are going to stay right down here in the Northwest Caribbean. You see Cancun, Cozumel, into the Yucatan. You can see Cuba, Dominican Republic over here. So you can see that rainfall mainly down well to our south as we go through our weekend. Now, next week, Monday, Tuesday, we'll start to see some of that moisture get pulled to the north ahead of that front. You can see it gets pulled up and spread out over the Gulf Coast, so that's probably not going to develop into much of anything, just enhancing the rain totals and maybe a flood threat across parts of the Gulf Coast, including Florida. Then as we get into next weekend, we're talking 7 to 10 days from now, we may see additional moisture get pulled to the north. Some models wanted to develop this into a low pressure in about 7 to 8 days. We'll see how it plays out, but for now, things are looking relatively quiet out there in the tropics. This is what we got. Don't have to worry about the tropics this weekend. Hot weather with sunshine will be in the 90s. Those 90s will feel like the low 100s because the humidity, it will be slightly lower in the afternoons. Look at tomorrow morning, may have a few upper 60s on the North Shore. That will feel lovely. And then next week, we're getting you ready for those 80s to return. And Brandon, once again, it looks like Tuesday and maybe Wednesday, bringing a better shot of some showers and storms.